Everything is not meant for everybody. There's things that we do in this world or that we see from other people. Some things that we are inspired by, things that we wish we could have, things we wish we could do, but not everything is meant for everybody. Not everything you see other people do just might not work for us. And today's video is all about that. Maybe you want to start entrepreneurship. The sad reality is, in some instances, it just might not work for you, right? And even if you put in the effort or the work, in some instances, it just might not work. In some instances, to cheat the system, I believe that you have to outwork even yourself. You have to get way above yourself, do the things that you're not comfortable doing, research as much, basically get out of your shell and do what you need to do. But in other cases, it just doesn't work. In some other cases, some things aren't just your passion. Everybody has a passion, everybody has a purpose. What is your purpose? Everybody can't have the same purpose. Everybody can't have the same way of thinking. We all can't be Sigma males. The reality of life is some people have to be part of the working class. Some people have to be the elites. It wouldn't make sense at the moment, but there would be a power imbalance for sure if everybody all stuck to one side. It's a utopian society for sure. You become the best version of yourself, but I think it would make much more sense if you focus on what your purpose stands for. Who are you and what do you stand for? What is the future that you want to create? With the future that you want to create, that's when you'll know when something is meant for you. Maybe you like to do boxing. Maybe you like to do jiu-jitsu. Maybe you like to do Muay Thai, right? Follow what you believe is right for you. Everything is not meant for everybody, right? Not everybody can be entrepreneurs. Not everybody can be YouTubers. Not everybody could be musicians, right? If it resonates inside with you, that's when you'll know. I think this also ties in with a future video that I have in mind about purpose. Essentially, that's all what it is. Find your purpose and you'll know when something is meant for you. I see a lot of people, or I used to see a lot of people back in the day who would do things out of just because it's cool at the moment. And in some instances, some people who do that are lucky. But in other instances, it's really not. You can tell when something is just not meant for you. Don't force it. Don't force anything that you don't feel passionate about. For me, that would be computer science, like pure hardcore computer science. What I truly wanted to do was game design at first. And then I think as the years progressed, I wouldn't say I lost my love for it. I think maybe I was just redirected into a different position and ended up doing music full-time or this YouTube full-time. I do believe that there is still a place for me to learn more about computer science and basically grow my skill set. But for now, I feel like at the present moment, it wasn't really meant for me. And look, just because something isn't meant for you right now doesn't mean it won't be meant for you. It won't be, just because something isn't meant for you right now doesn't mean that it won't be meant for you in the future. You know? What I'm trying to say by that is, maybe you need to learn a couple skills before you even get to the end goal. I remember I started programming specifically in 2016, but I think I fell off hard, or I was at a school and I dropped out of that school because of my marks. My marks weren't that good. And as the years progressed, in 2018 when I went to college, it became so much easier because I knew the necessary skills and what not to do. So maybe for something that might not be for you right now, maybe you need to learn a couple skills, learn a couple habits in order for you to make this big project or this big thing meant for you, right? That's if you still want to do it. That's if you're passionate about it, right? I think that's also why some people have a resistance of telling people about, oh, let's do self-improvement, let's do this and that, you know? When you tell your friends or people around you to join you, it works the same way there. You can't force everybody to do what you do, right? I could see when I had my friends around me that I couldn't force them to do self-improvement. I feel self-improvement is something that you are called to do, right? It's not something that you should just get into. I mean, yes, in some instances, get into self-improvement, improve your life, get better. But I believe self-improvement is something that you get a calling to, right? It's something that you grow into, something that you feel inside that, okay, this phase of my life is complete, I want to change it. So I know that people do that a lot. Try to force their friends to do things that they don't want to do, force people to do what they don't want to do. Even on the other hand, people force you to do things that you don't want to do. Not everything is meant for everybody. All right? Tell those people if however they want to change you, that look, I appreciate what you are doing, but I think I want to focus more on this. All right? Because in my story, I had people try to make me do things I don't want to do back in the earlier years, and it left me in a spiral. It left me in a state of, my heart wants to do this, but you guys are telling me to do this. I spoke to mentors, I spoke to self-improvement creators, and the best advice they told me too was follow your heart. As corny as that sounds, but it's true. Whatever you resonate with within, follow it. That's probably the key. That's probably what you need to do. I think that sums up the video. Don't force people to do things they don't want to do, and don't let people force you to do what you want to do. And don't let people force you into doing things you don't want to do. Because remember, not everything is meant for everybody. Hope that made sense. Thank you guys for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more. Peace.